One here in game number 1. That would be extremely exciting. Let's dive into it. As level 2 has been found. Heroic charge, no stun here from Carrier. As now Lehens finds the hook. Onto Carrier, gets the knock up, but now he's taken so much damage. Smash, one more auto will do it, and he flashes forward to pick it up. That's first blood in this bottom lane, as the flash from Gio is so weird alongside that heroic charge. One more auto would do it, but it's not gonna be there. That's it. And it was nicely done.
Use this prio to grab Dragon and then turn to the grubs, because if you end up losing a lot of control early, it's going to be a disaster, and Gideon's in trouble.
Ona's going in, but Carrier taking a fair bit of damage as well. Steadfast presence as he misses the Mystic shot there. Does Jiwoo, and Lehen's going to pay the price for it. Smash grabs yet another kill. King now looking for a bit of an angle as Carrier moving on up. Doran moving in as well as another heroic charge. Kingen trying to get himself out of there as the Crescent Guard is now on cooldown. Faker very low though, cannot join this fight as the hook is going to connect. Can they actually CC this Xin Zhao enough? That's the question. Gideon diving on top of him, flashes forward. Ona is healing though, and is going to survive. Good shield there as Kingen comes in to protect his jungler. And now Doran should be able to just finish off Fisher. If that hook had landed, Fisher able to flash his way out, but now Kingen's the one that eventually will pay the price.
It's just like, let's see how good Cassante is. I have no flash.
Yeah. Does have his ultimate back off cooldown, but let's see what he can actually get done here as the Steadfast Presence gets him into the wall. There's the bullet time, and he's dead.
Her damage was big as Doran.
All right, there's cease and desist. Let's see whether they can actually get the kill. They pull him back, but now it's Carrier to remove Gideon from the equation. Still, Doran does go down. Faker teleporting in. I don't know about that one because he's trying to get himself out. A little bit weird as far as how the Observer PC managed to figure that one out. Yeah. Well, we're going to have a look at it happening one more time. Let's see whether the Cassante shenanigans can actually bring Kingen out of this one. The all-out just not going to be invested, so he's just going to die.
Has his second item, but he
Gideon just completely isolated now. And yes, on Nongshim's side, let's see whether they can get some sort of steal happening, as there is the flash forward. Gideon steals it, and now they get a free ticket home. Can they grab themselves some kills as well? That's the question. As 200 gold going over to Ona as they are just kind of farming these Otacon buffs. Might have a fight breaking out. Nongshim all grouped as 5. Carrier with that Keeper's Verdict can really make things tough as Doran on a flank angle. Fisher over the wall there as well. Cease and desist to get on top of him. And Doran's just being thrown around this fight like a ragdoll. Fisher is now found by Carrier, who does just evict Jiu. Empress Divide goes wide though, as now Kingen trying to stay alive, but he's still at Otacon buff for another 20 seconds, so that's kind of cute. That's going to be Ona taking away the Dragon. Getting to work on this Dragon. Cease and desist is going to connect onto Smash. Keeper's Verdict just to get rid of the damage, and down goes the jungler. And that will mean Baron is available if T1 would like to take it, as now Kingen being discovered by Ona is exactly what Nongshim do not want. Just pick after pick here for T1, and 1 versus 5, I don't think he's going to be able to get that one. Lehen's going to get picked up by that Emperor's Divide and will be cut down where he stands as well by because they feel like it, but I think also pushing into the enemy base might be a way to win.
Yeah, well, it looks like Fisher's flash isn't going to be enough to get him out of here, and
amounted too much. As Kingen, stopped by the Steadfast Presence, Jiu needs to offer some damage back to at least deter them. The flash forward to miss the Q is not exactly what you want. As now Ona possibly out of position as well. Crescent Guard does absolutely nothing as now Kingen gets an all-out onto Doran. Nongshim actually finding some angles here as Faker is now on the floor. But now that the siege is on, this is where things get dangerous. Out goes Kingen, in goes Carrier. Ona looking for an advantage onto Jiu, who's trying to stay alive, but the bullet time says absolutely not. Lehen's down to 50%, make that 30 and make that dead.
봐 여기 그치 여기 있지 나 왼쪽으로 돌아갈게 아니다 그냥 날릴게 야 다 이제 거의 됐어 오 끝내자 왼쪽 센터 주세요 와볼래? 센터가 아니긴 해 근데 잡아도 좋아라
T1 just too good in this game number 1.
very dominant game from T1 at the moment.
Well, Kingen continuing to just try and hit Smash with things. Doesn't, I believe, manage to tag him with the frost there. Oh dear, Lehens is just dead.
아니 비하기 괜찮고 아 W
그냥
하면
W 하면
되겠네.
맞아.
직각이는 나
하나,
하나
둘,
둘
셋.
셋. 그래.
잡았어.
나이스.
이러면 야 용암 진짜. 야 얘네 팀 못 갔어.
Ready for that, as now Lehens wants to be able to find it. Cocoon now going to connect as he flashes on over. Fisher's in so much trouble, still going to survive. They take down the Lee Sin first, the repel to get Lehens out of dodge. And now Jiu's on the board, picks up the kill onto Carrier. Faker now in trouble, and it's a double for the Ash Nongshim.
I think if you had a
Diego interactions.
if you had a group of 20, oh,
Okay, there is the safeguard kick flash onto Jiu, who is very dead. One grub going on down. As Wojcik are going to give away the position here of Smash. Carrier comes in though, lands the Bone Skewer as Kingan's in a bit of trouble as well. Lehens is just dead. Explosions there as the ulti's looking really cool. A double in theory, but it is just egg form. And still, that's a 4-man ult from Fisher! Smash gonna get ripped to shreds! So much can make some of these Yone plays work out. As Kingan also may just be dead, which would also be bad, but Ona's going to dive in. There's the safeguard kick as Lehens comes through. Ona is going to die, so it's a 1-for-1. But Lehens is now finding himself a little bit trapped underneath this turret. That turret is very angry. And Smash taking a lot of damage here. Lehens, I don't know about this one, buddy. Still, can he get in range of the Q as there's the repel and he gets the execute? Not enough that Carrier can do about it as now Faker will turn up, but Fisher is now landed. Carrier looks for the ultimate, doesn't quite find it, but still, the stun is going to connect. Carrier going to be falling as we've also got Gideon getting eaten by a very angry robot Yordle. And Jiu, can he actually avenge him? The answer is perhaps, because we just continue to fight here in this game. Doran now running for the hills. Faker looking for Fisher. He flashes, he picks it up. I will eat nothing. Just for you guys, just so that I can remain true. Okay, Lehens gonna find the Cocoon onto Ona here, who puts him up into the sky. Kingan just continuing to try and push them away. Gets stunned and now has no real way out. And will be taken out. And he does. As Bone Skewer still going to connect. And Jiu just going to be able to find the hook. So it's a 1-for-1 in the end. Let's see whether Gideon can make it a 2-for-1. But the Bone Skewer into some control around this river as Gideon pushing forward. Arrow going to connect there onto Ona. The double stun, the layering CC, but he gets himself out with the safeguard. And now Gideon is burning down. Faker, Valkyries to reposition. And now it smashes Killer Instinct. He didn't even need a button with that name on it. He already just had that. But it is working out for them. Carrier looking for another Bone Skewer, but honestly the damage has been done. 3 on the floor for Nongshim, and maybe even more as the ulti gets Fisher out. But Kingan, he doesn't have one of those. Burning, but now he's just gonna have to flap his way out. And this outer turret, sorry, not long for the world as T1 just looked to take down the stragglers. Oh dear, yeah, that is a Void Seeker that's going to put him down towards the egg, and down goes Yone as well.
A lot of teams would just look for a dive here, but T1 don't need to. They know that Nongshim can't punish. They can't look for the picks like their comp wants to while they're sieged up like this.
Oh dear, Doran possibly in trouble. The wall goes down, Repel goes up, and remember they have Artican, but this is still a bunch of money going over to Nongshim. They just need to make sure that they do not die. Killer Instinct gets Smash in there as they take down Jiu. 1 for 2 sent back home. Yep, counter siege for Anivia is no joke, as now Fisher is going to take an equalizer ride. He did not want that. Another equalizer is there now in the form of a Valkyrie and really assert their lead. Now that they have it, things are looking real dire, and Carrier doesn't miss those. Once again, that is...
Suss out some of their traps. Speaking of...
Oh, Lehens, unfortunately not allowed to go home. The equalizer going to stop that. Now Carrier looking for an opportunity to take him down. He's going to slink through, does get tagged as, oh god, just like 3 buttons and he's dead. Fisher not going to be allowed to escape here. Does get a big old shield as he flashes on top of Faker. He almost goes down. Eventually Gideon does secure that kill as the Bone Skewer this time just barely going to go wide. And Doran going to get taken down. Gideon now finding some of these angles, some of these opportunities as he gets on top of Smash with a Heartbreaker. Now Jiu with these auto attacks as Carrier, it's just going to get autoed down. And Ona possibly out of position. There's the kick, follows in order to take down Gideon, but the stun is going to be there, and there's the Ash damage. A little while longer, but Ona says he's going to split push, take down a mid lane inhibitor turret, and T1 to continue to push forward. Kingan gonna get just engaged on here by Carrier. Kingan goes golden. Carrier likely to die as Gideon is just burning. That is going to be the rocket to take him down. Actually, the last tick of Ignite, I believe, was what removed him there. And Nongshim continuing to play defense. Arrow going to connect onto this Rumble as the ulti from Fisher. It might be enough there to be able to take him down, but instead he goes golden. Ona now taken down to his GA. Smash is getting autoed down by Jiu, who's standing and delivering as far as this damage is concerned. If he's not instantly killed, things can be better, unless Ona does that. And now the entire bottom lane is being wiped out. He does have to sacrifice himself for it. Speaking of sacrifices, Doran will be taking down Fisher, the hero. If he respawns, he may just die by existing on Summoner's Rift. This could be another one though, as Carrier going to look for a Bone Skewer, connects it after the Heartbreaker. This guy is sick. Ona now looking to try and connect that Q, but the arrow is going to be what lands. Nice little stun there as in goes Ona looking for another opportunity. King and just trying to play defenses, picks him out of the air again! How does Carrier keep doing this? Now looks for the engagement in the backline, sacrifices himself as Smash to find an avenue in. He's gonna take down Jiu, and Fisher somehow misses everyone with that ultimate. That actually, I don't think that's on Fisher. That should have hit something, I think.
얘네 풀은? 회공은?
둘 다 있어. 농.
풀 없어. 자기가 시쿨.
실풀이래, 농이래.
원컵 내는 거 보여줄게. 기다려봐.
원컵 내는 거 보여준대? 하이사 원컵 내는 거 보여줘.
괜찮아.
폴키 원컵 나는 거 보여주는데?
끝낼게요, 형님들.
그렇게 좀 약한데? 이게 이렇게 돼? 나 빨콩이 아니었어.
스좀 올릴게요.
This is going to be the 2-0 for T1. Welcome to the playoffs of the LCK Cup. You'll be up against either DRX or Humble Life Esports, depending on who wins.